It's like a naked woman under a tuxedo dress, like fire under the frozen ice. Who here loves spring? I do. I love the birds singing, the flowers, the scents. The days are getting longer. I love everything about it. And I have today 15 fragrances that smell like spring. Flowers, orange blossom, mimosa, jasmine, tuberose. I also have a little bit of gourmandish, some fruity notes. And I also have something for someone that wants to smell completely unique. The first fragrance is one that is not so popular, although I have seen some reviews with it. It's from Ormonde, Byzance. This has cassis, milk, woody notes, resins. It smells milky in a very airy way. It envelops you and it creates a magical aura around you. I imagine I am walking on the streets of Italy in Rome, and I stop by an ice cream shop and I buy an ice cream with some berries from that cassis and vanilla. And I take a bite and it's so delicious. Byzance from Ormonde is perfect for spring and perfect for any occasion. Next we are going to a picnic. And the fragrance that smells like a picnic is from Parfums de Malle, Oriana. I love Oriana, unless it does this. It always does this. Oriana smells like a marshmallow and Turkish delights. It has orange blossom and raspberry and whipped cream and marshmallow. It's so pretty. The bottle looks like a Barbie doll. I don't like the color of the bottle. I imagine I am going to a picnic. It's Sunday during the spring. The weather is sunny. It's the first best day of the spring, if you know what I mean. And I have with me a basket of raspberries and Turkish delights with orange blossom, and we are laughing, having fun. The birds are singing. It's happiness in a bottle, perfect for spring. Oriana from Parfums de Malle. Next we have a vanilla. And the vanilla that smells like spring is from The Merchant of Venice, Vanilla Madagascar. This has a single note, vanilla, and for me it smells a little bit like Parfums de Malle Alter. It's very similar in the opening, and then in the dry down they go in different directions. I imagine this smells like a fairy. I also included it in the video with supernatural fragrances, where I scented different characters with supernatural powers. Beautiful vanilla, and maybe you are used to the bottles of The Merchant of Venice that look like the Venetian boats. But this one is also pretty small, and if you find it at a discount, I paid around 30 Swiss francs for this one, for 30 ml, and it's really worth it. The Merchant of Venice, Vanilla Madagascar. Next we have a fruity fragrance. And the fruity fragrance that I find... Oh, the other bottles just fell. The fruity fragrance that I find perfect for spring is from MDCI, Peche, Cardinal. This has peach and coconut and tuberose, sandalwood. It smells like peach in the most sophisticated way. It also has a tea vibe, so imagine a peach tea. This would be the scent of the most beautiful woman wearing white with red hair that you would see in the paintings in a Louvre museum. Super classy, Peche Cardinal from MDCI. More flowers. My favorite flower is lilac. Or I could say that it's actually snowdrop, my favorite flower, but I can barely find any fragrance with snowdrop. You know that from zoologist, snowy owl has snowdrop, but I don't have that one. I would like to get it. I briefly tested it once in a shop, but I don't remember it very well. But the scent of the snowdrop is really pretty, isn't it? What's your favorite flower? Let me know below. But let's continue with the lilac. My lilac craving is satisfied with a fragrance, of course. It's not the clean lilac that you usually find in other fragrances. This is a gourmand lilac because I love gourmands. It's from Amouage, Lilac Love. This has lilac and cocoa, heliotrope, vanilla. It's stunning. I use it mostly for going to bed. It puts me in the calming mood. I don't see it as sensual. It's powdery, clean, a little bit gourmand. Imagine that you are being met by a fairy that is wearing a lilac perfume, something like Yves Rocher, their lilac fragrance. She's serving you a cup of hot cocoa with milk and a delicious foam on top, and you are going to have the sweetest dreams of your life. Amouage, Lilac Love. Next we have more flowers. The fragrance that has the most flowers in my collection is from Julemad, Belladonna. This has jasmine, ylang ylang, magnolia, mulberry, and saffron, which gives it a unique twist. It's a bomb, a flower bomb. I imagine this being worn by the bridesmaid or by a bride during their spring wedding, dousing herself with this. It's a powerhouse. Perfect for an outdoor event during spring. Julemad, Belladonna. Next we have a rose. And I chose a rose that is very special. It's from Tower, made by Andy Tower. It's Fille une rose de Kandahar. I see this as the spring version of Oud Satin Mood. It's oriental, strong, but I wear satin mood also in the summer. So this has rose, tobacco, apricot, cinnamon, amber. It's quite ambery, and the rose that they have is very rare. It's from Kandahar. I can't seem to remember this name. And it also has Bulgarian rose. And in the beginning it's quite strong, but then as it dries down it turns gourmand. The apricots, the cinnamon, they all play together, and in the drying down it's ambery, smooth, really seductive. And you could say that this is too strong for spring, but it's not. Also on the website they say that this blooms in the spring. I am wearing this walking through an imaginary garden of roses in the middle of the desert, and I am eating some apricots covered in spices and cinnamon. It's a delicious fragrance. Fille une rose de Kandahar from Andy Tower. Now for the jasmine. I also picked something strong. I picked from Katana, Hayal. Hayal means dream. This has jasmine, white flowers, lily of the valley, musk, vanilla, tonka bean, and the rice accord. They don't disclaim that on Fragrantica, but the way that they blended all the ingredients smells like rice, ready to eat rice. Imagine you are walking through a forest and you find a place without any trees, where the sun is shining, and you have the most magical flowers of jasmine and lily of the valley, and you have this cool breeze. This is the scent of a goddess. It's a wow fragrance. Katana, Hayal, super strong, perfect for spring. Next up we have a fragrance from WIDIAN. It's not Sahara, it's from their black collection and it's number 4. I bought this one at a discount, actually not a discount, I bought this one from someone that was giving it away at a very good price. If you find it at a discount, maybe it's worth it. It's not super innovative. It has vanilla, white flowers, plum. It puts me in the mindset, if you know an old fragrance from Valentino, Rock and Rose. Vanilla with flowers, long lasting. It would be a good signature scent with someone that is quite conservative. And I see it perfect for spring. WIDIAN, black collection number 4. I still have some flowers. Libre, Tempfluo, orange blossom without marshmallow category. We start with the OG, not actually, this is Libre Intense. This has lavender, vanilla, tonka bean, orange blossom. It's very strong. It has an intoxicating scent trail. I was at the supermarket a few weeks ago and I could smell a lady 5 aisles away. It's really deserving the hype. And for me it smells like the 1st of May. In Romania, 1st of May is Labor Day and everyone would go to the seaside and we would sit in the sun, go to the parties during the night, and this reminds me actually of orange blossom perfume from the Body Shop. So Libre is a beautiful fragrance for spring. Now, if you are looking for the elevated version of Libre with a twist, is from Nishane, Tempfluo. This also has orange blossom and praline, cashmeran and saffron. The saffron is very good quality, it's not the designer type of saffron. And I love this one so much, you can see I used quite a lot. And I wear it anytime, but for spring it's perfect. And I wore it last year during a conference where I had to organize the booth and our presence there. And it did the job, it made me feel confident, it made me feel like I have everything together. Tempfluo means the passing of time. Beautiful. Tempfluo from Nishane. In the same category we have from Ex Nihilo Vesper Glitz. This has ylang ylang, neroli, vanilla, citruses. I wouldn't recommend this at full price. It has the consistency of a body mist, really. I got it heavily discounted. And it also reminds me not of Libre. On Fragrantica they say that it's similar to Libre. I don't see it that way. I see it more similar to Versace Yellow Diamond. If you know that fragrance, I used to have a boyfriend 10 years ago and he said that Versace Yellow Diamond is the most attractive fragrance in all times. He was head over heels over that. And this one gives me the same vibe. It smells like yellow and it's quite light and I need to spray a lot. I treat it as a body mist. I know that that's a luxury. So only if you find it heavily discounted, if you want to consider having a look at it, and if you are into that vibe of more generic fragrances that are being complimented and understood by everyone. Vesper Glitz from Ex Nihilo. And now I promise the last fragrance that is yellow and reminds me of Versace Yellow Diamond. Premier note, Mimosa Austral. I paid 30 Swiss francs for this one. It has mimosa mainly and some citruses. It's a mood booster, smells like spring, and it's the closest that I find to Versace Yellow Diamond with a niche vibe. This smells like a fluffy pink plush blanket made for spring. Premier note, Mimosa Austral. More flowers. Spring and flowers. Now we have an iris. An iris from Frederic Malle, my favorite iris at the moment. Iris Poudre. When I smelled this first, I didn't understand it. I thought that it's too simple, bland, and it has iris, aldehydes, musk, sandalwood, vanilla, ylang ylang. It has many notes, and the first impression it will give you is that it's bland. It smells like a body cream without any scent, actually. And then as it dries down, it gets warmer and warmer, creamier. Vanilla and ylang ylang show up on your skin, and it shows that it has some warmth and some passion. And I love the way that they described it. They said that this is like fire under the frozen ice. Think about that. And they also said that it's like a naked woman under a tuxedo dress. It's a seductive fragrance. It's quite subliminal. Beautiful. Iris Poudre from Frederic Malle. And the last fragrance is not a floral. It's for the coolest person in the room. They want to smell different. This is Diptyque Au Papier. Au Papier smells like a book. Not necessarily an old book, but a fresh edition that has just been released. So imagine you are reading a book that you just bought, and you are also cooking some rice. It's very interesting, and it has musk and woody notes, rice and mimosa. I love this one a lot. I wear it in the morning. I think it will be perfect for any occasion. I don't see anyone disliking it or being too outside the box, too much in your face. Diptyque Au Papier. That was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Before I go, I want to leave you with a quote from Toni Sorenson. Spring is not just a change of seasons. It's the rebirth of the soul. So happy rebirth day to your souls. Let me know in the comments down below which fragrance are you planning to wear a lot this spring. I will wear all of these. Wear what makes you happy, and I can't wait to see you next time.